Hi there, I'm Mike, and I'm the All Hallows Geek, and welcome to another episode of This Week in Geek, my weekly series where I recap the top stories in Halloween and horror news. It's another news-filled week, so let's get the ball rolling. If you're watching this on the day it's released, the Disney Parks blog will be holding its Halfway to Halloween celebration online today. During the event, the theme parks are expected to make a special announcement. They'll be giving a sneak peek at some of their Halloween merchandise for 2021, sharing spooky Disney-themed recipes, and more. The Halfway to Halloween fun continues tomorrow when they take the celebration over to their TikTok account, where they'll be giving a live, behind-the-scenes look at the Haunted Mansion at Walt Disney World. It was a big week for Stranger Things fans. Earlier this week, we learned that the series would be getting another comic spin-off. The young adult graphic novel will center around the youngest member of the Scoops troupe, Erica Sinclair, and will take place following the events of Season 3. Stranger Things, Erica the Great, hits stores this November and is available for pre-order now from your local comic shop or Amazon.com. In other Stranger Things news, the show's official YouTube channel released a bizarre video on Wednesday that we later learned was teasing an all-new Season 4 teaser. The video was made to look like it came from Hawkins National Laboratory, which of course has been at the heart of many of the problems over the first 3 seasons of Stranger Things. During the video, a series of monitors showed locations and objects from throughout Hawkins' lab. If you pay close enough attention and watch the teaser trailer that was released on Thursday, you'll notice a number of the items are connected. Which brings us to our last bit of Stranger Things news, the release of an all-new Season 4 teaser. The new teaser appears to be a flashback to Eleven's time at Hawkins' lab and brings back Season 1 baddie Dr. Brenner and shows us a number of the other subjects that were part of his program. If you watch both Wednesday's video and Thursday's video, you'll notice that the images in Wednesday's video allude to the fact that the events in Thursday's teaser aren't going to end well. Stranger Things 4 is expected to be released sometime in 2022. And some exciting news this week for those of us who pledged to support the new full-motion video horror game Ghosts. The game's Kickstarter reached its goals with only a few days left in the campaign. The project reunites the cast of last year's film Host with writer and producer Jed Shepard. In the vein of 90s horror games like Night Trap, players will take on the role of a field producer for a paranormal investigation show called Ghosts. In it, a team of paranormal investigators set out to explore the urban legend of the Long Lady, a massive, dark figure that has haunted a neighborhood for years. With the game fully funded, it should be released in early 2022. In other video game news, some of Crypt TV's most popular monsters have arrived in the horror game Dead by Daylight. The new Crypt TV collection allows players to play as Crypt TV monsters the Birch Witch, the Look-See, and the Mordeo. The new collection is available now in the Dead by Daylight in-game store. With summer right around the corner, Shudder announced this week its new Summer of Chills programming event. The summer-long event, which will premiere 12 films over the course of 12 weeks, is being headlined by George A. Romero's lost film, The Amusement Park. Other films premiering as part of the event include Caveat, Super Deep, An Unquiet Grave, Vicious Fun, Sun, The Call, Candicia, The Boy Behind the Door, Teddy, Bleed With Me, and Jacob's Wife. Shudder's Summer of Chills kicks off on June 3rd. In Collectibles news, pre-orders have opened for an all-new Scars of Dracula statue based off Christopher Lee's portrayal of Dracula in the Hammer horror film. The statue comes from Star Ace Toys and is available in a standard and deluxe editions, with the deluxe edition featuring blood red light-up eyes and an illuminated base. The new statues start at $430 and are available for pre-order now through Sideshow Collectibles. And finally, Paramount Pictures has released the final trailer for the highly anticipated sequel to A Quiet Place, along with an all-new featurette. The featurette features writer-director John Krasinski and star Emily Blunt as they discuss A Quiet Place Part 2 and why it was so important to release the film in theaters. Krasinski also shares that the sequel will be bigger and scarier than the first film. A Quiet Place Part 2 will be released exclusively in theaters on May 28th. That's it for this week. If you enjoyed this week's video, be sure to give it a like, leave me a comment, or better yet, subscribe to make sure you get your weekly dose of Eek. For more information on any of this week's top stories, you'll find links to the full coverage over at allhallowsgeek.com down in the description below. Until next week, keep it creepy.